Hi, Hayden here. This video is going to be an unboxing video. So let's take a look at what we're going to be unboxing today. It's going to be the Dyson V8 Motorhead. This is a portable, battery-powered, just a quick pick-me-up kind of thing. I did a unboxing of a Shark, a very much less expensive unit that we have. And so my question is, well, why would you get both of these? Why would you buy Dyson and also you have the Shark with the plug-in power going on? And that's really just the thing. It's like for video, when I shoot video, I don't like using battery power. I like being plugged in professionally. I don't like anything wireless. I like everything wired up, so I know it's all going to work and the battery isn't going to die at the wrong time, which is always going to happen. So what we did is, because we have a lot of cleanup, we have 18 cats. Because we have the 18 cats, we got a lot of cleanup to do often. So, a way to help take care of that is to be able to do a quick grab and go when we're not doing the entire house. Because basically the way it is, anytime we clean up after the cats, like 2-3 times a day, we might be going through the whole house. So without having to go through the entire house, we can just grab the battery powered unit, go around, pick up some kitty litter specks that are here and around, little fur balls that get around and stuff like that. And so that's why we got this particular unit. You also bought it a special way too. Now we could have went down to the local, big box store and kind of picked it up. And as a matter of fact, we looked at version 7 or the V8, I guess, the V7 unit for this device at a local store. They had it turned on, everything. We'd plug it in and make noise and see how we liked it and all that. And everything was fine. It was great. But the price was a little high. So what we did is there was a 30% off at the store we went to, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, it was Lowe's. I don't know if they're going to have this, how long they have this promotion going on or whatever. But they, had a 30% off at Lowe's. So we also have a credit card that gives us, a benefit if we, for this particular credit card, is if we purchase something online. So if you didn't go to the store and buy it at the store, we could have went down to Lowe's, picked it up at the store and got a 30% off. But the credit card also gives us some additional savings by buying it online, and then we went to the store and picked it up, just like we would have anyway. So that's pretty much the way that worked out. So we get the box open here. It opens up real nice, and we have all our materials here. So again, we've got the motor head on at the top part. We have the wand. I think a piece of cardboard just made it to the floor. Yeah. And then this is the motor head. And this comes out really nice. This appears to be a mount for mounting it up onto the wall and this is the mount for it. And it has the instructions on how to mount the thing to the wall and have it plugged in that way. We're not sure which way we're going to do it just yet. We kind of really don't like putting holes in the wall if we don't have to. So it really just depends on how that works out. This device here is going to be the floor suction thing. It's not a very wide, floor cleaning device, but they say that the version 8 has 150% more power than the version 6, I guess, or whatever. But the only kind of downside thing in our mind about this is we don't have any carpet, and this is like sort of kind of for a carpeted floor kind of thing, but I'll look at it and everything else. I kind of have high hopes for it, but it's got a crevice tool, which is nice, but it doesn't have the plain floor device, which basically doesn't have the spinning thing, because you don't need that. You're just picking up loose bits of kitty litter or dust or whatever and some fur balls from a cat. You don't really need a beater bar, and in my experience with beater bars over the years since its birth, is that they get full of hair, and you can't get it off. And then here's another type of crevice tool. Some of these things come off. Oh, it extends. That's nice. Oh, it's an extending dust bar. Okay, good. So a nice little dust brush. And this is the plug for the power. So it has a nice proprietary kind of plug for the plug into the device itself, which just plugs right into the back right here. All right, so that's nice. And then one other thing we got here, nothing. That's it. So that's pretty much it. All right, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to put this thing together, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like together. And I'm going to imagine it looks quite a bit like this. All right, so hang on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It took me about 2 seconds to put the thing together. It was incredibly easy. Basically, the red buttons are disconnects. You push it in and just take the thing apart. And the wand seems, I'm pretty impressed. I'm always a big critic of the wand kind of things they give you. It's very proprietary, of course, and snaps in real quick. And then this other part snaps in. Now the other question is it kind of a pain in the neck to use because it's too high, too low, whatever? And then another question is, how loud is the thing? It's 20% charged already. It's a built-in battery. I don't know how replaceable the thing is, but here's how loud it is. It was blowing right on the microphone. Let's try that again. And that's on maximum power. So that's normal power, and then if you want high suction, and I really can't imagine why you wouldn't, but so there you go. So that's the sound level of the thing. It's very, very quiet. Let's give it a few wipes on the floor here, see how I like it. All right, so with that, that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed by it. It's pretty quiet. It's noisier with the, with this piece mounted. That's going to make some noise just spinning around. But other than that, it has really good turn on it and everything else. You got a lot of flexibility with it. That's important. That's good. So yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed with that. Oh, I want to show you one more thing though. I'll make a mess when I do this, right? Because I sucked up some little bits of kitty litter and some hairballs. This thing is unique. On the release here, you release this, you pull the lever up, and then you pull this whole part up. And then it releases the lever on the bottom to disconnect the bucket so you can dump everything out. So that's pretty neat. I like that. It's kind of a strange way. The Motorhead lifts up rather than you just releasing the cup and then just dropping the stuff into the garbage. So I like that quite a bit. Also on these things here, same thing with the Shark. You got the thing all put together. It's both of them are a stick vacuum kind of deal with the weight up towards the top. And neither one of them, if you hold this thing like that and you got that weight down the end, that's bad. But neither one of these are bad on the weight balance kind of thing. And that's the corded Shark one or the Dyson V8 here. Both of them work pretty well. It's got good instructions, good understanding of how to use it, get the thing done. Get the job done with it. Okay, so what I really liked about that thing, both of them give you the instruction. Really, it's better to take the bottom part off. You're going to be working around with just this part of it. The other part with the Shark has the corded version. This part is a battery version. Everything's fine and dandy with that. Disconnect it before you go to empty it in a garbage can. You don't want to be sitting there holding this unwieldy thing, out 2-3 feet away from you. Disconnect the top part from the wand, and then over the garbage can, just dump this thing directly into the garbage can. You're good to go. All right. So I'll give you a heads up of how I think about things on these. I do like the Shark. It's when you plug it in, you're doing a whole house kind of thing. You have your day of cleaning. You're going around the house. You're going to be hours on end. But if you got like 15-20 minutes, you're going to be using a vacuum. Then this one here is really great for it. If you're going to go out to the car and you don't want to run an extension cord out there, this would be good for that. It's got the little attachments for that as well. There's a pretty good crevice wand here. It's got a little bit of vents in the side as well. I kind of like the way that looks. Hopefully it gets the job done well. But I'll give you a heads up on this down the road after I've been using them for a while. I do like the Shark one. I'm very happy with the way that one works, the job that it does and everything else. But for a quick pickup, like in the morning, every morning, and then midday, do a quick run around with this thing, pick up some little there's 18 cats, like I say, So you're gonna have fur balls everywhere from the cats and kitty litter, because then they go in a box. they don't wipe their feet so well when they come out. So there's little tracks of litter around. They just pick them up real quick. This is a great way to do it. But it came 20% charged up. I'm going to put it in the charger now, get it all charged up, and give it a test run over some kitty litter droppings here and there around the house. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video, make a comment below. Let me know you came by to say hey. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the growth on the network. Until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.